guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be walking you through my everyday makeup routine. As you can see, I have no makeup on. I have not moisturized or anything, so I'm going to do that. And then we're going to jump into my everyday makeup routine. The first step in my actual face is my primer slash moisturizer. This is the In Transit Camera Close-Up Mask Moisturizer Primer in 1 by the brand This Works. And so I use very little of this. And then I take a little bit of the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer and just like a small pump of that. And you have that all rubbed in. I go ahead and do foundation. And the foundation I use on a regular basis is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation in the shade 101. So I just do a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And then I take my Real Technique sponge and I kind of dot that all over my face. So I take that with my sponge and I just kind of put it all over my face. And then I blend it out. And this is a matte foundation, so if you do not like matte foundations, that would not be a good one for you. But they also have the Pro Glow foundation, which I've heard is really good. I have a lot of friends that use that, but since I do have oily skin, it is not the best for me. And next, now that my foundation is all over my face and I've blended it down, I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair Clair, and I'm going to do that underneath my eyes. Right in front of those eyes. And I kind of just bring it down like that. And then I put it on any spots I have, so. Alright. And then using my same Real Technique sponge, I just blend that in. Alrighty, now that my concealer is all blended in, I take my e.l.f. translucent powder, and this can be a bit messy sometimes, and it comes like this. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is very messy, so I just dump a little bit into the lid so it's a little bit easier for me to use. And then I go underneath my eyes and I just set my concealer. And I kind of just let this bake for a second, and I'm gonna leave it there while I do my eye makeup. But before I do that, I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with this. But I'm going to leave it underneath my eyes like that. Alrighty, now that I have set my face and I'm letting it bake underneath my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do eyeshadow. On a regular day, I switch between the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette because they have some really nice eyeshadows in there, or what I got for Christmas recently. I've been doing this the last couple of days using the Tartelette Tease palette that I got for Christmas. So I think today I'm going to go with the Carly Bible palette. And I've had this for a month or two and I really like it. It does have a lot of kickback, so it's not the best, but it works. And the shadows blend. First I go in with, I'm not really sure what this brush is, but I know it was from a Sonia Kashuk set I got at Target a while ago. And I just take this first shade right here and put it all over my lid. Next, I'm going to go in with this third shade right here. It's a really nice transition shade, and I don't know if you can tell, but I have used that a lot. And I'm just taking this, I mostly go like, for these first two shades, I circle it out the outer corner and blend it in with the crease. And go windshield wipers and circles because you want it to be blended and no harsh lines. And today I'm going to go in with this purple shade and kind of lightly dust that on the outer corners and in the crease as well. And I am doing this all with the same brush. Next I'm going to go in with this brush. I'm not sure what brush it is. No label, and one of my friends got me this set for Christmas. Not really sure what it's called, but I'm going to go in with this darker purple shade. Just a very little bit. Tap off the excess. I'm just going to do that in the outer corners. I'm just going to swirl it in little motions like this, and then kind of drag it in. Next, I'm going to come and clean this up because it looks a little bit crazy. I'm going to take this first shade again and go above my eyes. This will not only brighten it up, but also clean it up. Alrighty, and next I'm going to go in with another brush from the Sony Kashuk set. It's just like flat brush, I guess. And I'm going to take this shade right here and this shade and kind of mix them together. And I'm just going to put that right in the center of my lid. Alrighty, and last but not least on my eyes, which I think I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush. It's just a very, very tiny brush. And I'm going to take this second shade right here and highlight my inner corners and my brow bone. And now I'm just going to go ahead and wipe this bake away, and I'm going to be using this Real Techniques buffing brush. Just kind of wipe it away. Wipe it away and kind of blend it out. Alrighty, and now that I look like a ghost, because I have no eyebrows and no eyelashes, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So for my eyelashes, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. now that I have my mascara done, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. And to do my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Soap & Glory Archery 2-in-1 Brow. And for my brows, I don't do anything too crazy. I kind of just lightly fill them in with a natural shade. I don't overdraw them or anything crazy. I just like to make them a tad bit darker because once I have all my makeup on, it's kind of hard to see them. Alright, and on the other end of this, there is like a little brow gel, and it's a very good brow gel. They stay forever, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alrighty, now that my eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and do blush and kind of bronzer. It's not really bronzing, I just like to darken my face with this kind of blush. So this is just a like MAC Studio that I got at TJ Maxx, but it was really pretty, and it's not pink because it's technically a blush. It's not pink, but it's not brown. It kind of just darkens my skin a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that like a little bit below my cheekbones. I know that sounds crazy. You're like, Nichole, no, what are you doing? But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna take this Artistry blush brush and just do that right there. Then do a little bit up here at my temples. Make sure you get in your hairline. So yeah, not the most orthodox way to do bronzer, but if you watched my haul video, I picked up a new Wet n Wild blush that I thought I could use as a bronzing shade, but it swatches beautifully, but it does not show up on my skin. Like the brush does like pick it up. I'm not really sure, but it does not transfer onto my skin at all, so kind of a dud. It won't work as a blush or a bronzer, which I'm very sad about, so just let you guys know that. And that's just personally my experience. Maybe one of you guys has loved that, and if you did, let me know in the comments and tell me if I like used it wrong or like what, because I don't know why, but I was really wanting to love it because I've heard a lot of other people talk about how great their color icon blushes are, but it just didn't work for me, so I was very sad about that. And then for my blush today, I'm going to be using this Artistry shade, and let's see. It does not say the shade on it, but I've had this forever, but it is beautiful. It's very light, but it is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna pop that on my cheeks. Alrighty, and last but not least on my face, I'm going to go ahead and do my highlight. So I'm going to pop back into this Carly Bible palette. And normally I use mainly this champagne-y color, but I am going to be kind of like mainly using that, but probably putting a little bit of this more golden shade in there. And for that, I will be using another Artistry brush. I believe this was some kind of eyeshadow brush, but I love it for highlight. It's perfect. So like I said, I'm just going to take this one. And there's a lot of kickback with this highlight, so be very careful. And I'm going to mix it with this golden shade. And just pop that on my cheeks. And I know most people highlight their nose, but since my nose is where I get kind of oily, is mostly in my T-zone, I don't highlight my nose because it just tends to take away my foundation and it makes it more oily. I'm not really sure why that is, but yeah, so my nose. Okay, so my camera decided to cut out, but that is perfectly fine. I will just talk you through the last step I did before I do my lipstick. The last step after I did my highlight is I took the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray and I just sprayed it all over my face to let this set and sink in, and it just makes your makeup stay all day. So the last step that I do is lipstick. So today I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to use the Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick in the shade 14. I freaking love this lipstick so much, and it's a pretty pinky, browny, nude kind of color. It's a dark nude mauve, I guess. I don't really know how to describe lipstick shades. All I know is it looks beautiful on me, and so I wear it. So I'm gonna just pop that on. And you guys might be able to see, but my lips are a little bit chapped from when I went out of town over New Year's Eve, and so you can kind of tell with lipstick, but it's okay. So yeah, this is the finished look. My lipstick of course changes all the time, but this is like a basic, like what I do on a regular basis. I either use that lipstick or a couple other ones, but I will be talking about the other ones in my December favorites, which will be up on Friday. I plan to do a favorites video every month on the first Friday, so I will be uploading officially. I'm going to let you guys know that I'm going to be uploading every Tuesday and every Friday, and if for some reason I'm not going to be able to do that, I will try my best to let you know in the video I post previous to the day I won't be posting. But I really hope I'll be able to upload every Tuesday and every Friday. If you guys have any suggestions for videos you want to see, or any questions or anything, put them in the comments below, because I do look at that stuff. I know I don't have a huge subscriber base yet, but I want to hear from the people that are watching my videos, and I want to say thank you to those of you that have been watching my videos so far. And one of my New Year's resolutions is to work on my YouTube, and I know I just started doing this and it takes time, of course, but I just wanted to let you guys know thank you for watching my videos, and I will try my best to keep this up through graduation of high school and through college. So yeah, if you have any questions or any suggestions for videos, please put them in the comments below, please, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I